Yes, Isaiah 14. Let's go to Isaiah chapter 14, 15.
Isaiah chapter 14, verse 15.
Mm-hmm.
Yet thou shalt be brought down to hell, to the sides of the pit.
Oh, I think that's Psalms 55 and 23.
I know, I think it's Isaiah 5.
Let's go to that one.
13 through 15, I think.
Isaiah 5.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Isaiah chapter 5 and 13.
Mm-hmm.
Therefore my people are gone into captivity,
Mm-hmm.
because they have no knowledge,
Right.
and their honorable men are famished.
Famished, meaning they ain't got no understanding.
Oh man.
They ain't able to eat.
Oh my God.
Read on.
And their multitude dried up with thirst.
Dried up with thirst like them bones was dried up.
Oh, just like he tried to sell them something for the
genitals.
body.
Come on, man. Y'all dried up, bro.
Therefore hell have enlarged herself,
Therefore hell have enlarged herself.
and opened her mouth without measure.
Mm-hmm.
And their glory, and their multitude, and their pomp, and he that rejoiceth shall descend into it.
That's right. So that's letting you know. Hell means heaven is rulership. Hell is captivity.
Captivity.
Therefore my people gone into captivity.
You've been captivated by that star.
You in a a psychological prison.
You're in a psychological. You're in a psychological prison.
That's right.
Psychological prison.
That's right.
Yes. You're a prisoner to your bishop.
That's right.
So
That's right.
go to Psalms 55 and 23.
Psalms chapter 55, verse 23. It says, Psalm 55.
Start at 22, Elder.
22.
Oh, you know what? Let's jump a bit.
Okay.
Let's go. So we got to give them this, because they always.
He's talking about Esau, ain't it? Ain't this talking about Esau?
Oh man.
This not talking about. Wait. I was told this talking about Esau.
And that's what it was told to me when I was with this congregation. It was talking about, let's see, Psalm 55, and let's start at 3.
Yes. Psalms 55, verse 3. Because the voice of the enemy, because of the oppression of the wicked.
You see?
Because the only wicked is in Malachi. That's the only wicked
that was told
in Malachi.
But it's one, now that's carnal, but it's one spiritual. Now we're in Psalms 55.
Right.
Read.
For they cast iniquity upon me. Is this David?
This King David. Yes, sir.
And in wrath they hate me. My heart is sore, pain within me.
That's David talking.
And the terrors of death are fallen upon me.
Now, drop down to 11. Because it's talking about somebody. We was taught that it was Esau, but we're going to find out who it is.
Verse 11. Wickedness is in the midst thereof. Deceit. And guile.
And guile. We read about the guile and what Paul was talking about, 1 Corinthians chapter 11. He beguiled Eve. Right? Read.
Deceit and guile depart not from her streets. For it was not an enemy that reproached me.
It wasn't Esau. It wasn't Moab. It wasn't Ammon. It wasn't Amalek. Read.
Then I could have borne it.
I could understand it. I can deal with it.
Neither was it he that hated me that did magnify himself against me. Then I would have hid myself from him.
I can run from them because I see them coming. I know who they are. Read.
But it was thou, a man, mine equal.
My equal. My own brother.
My guide.
My teacher.
And my acquaintance.
A person that I'm hanging out with in a congregation. In a congregation.
That ain't Esau.
That's not Esau.
He talking about his brother.
Read it yourself.
He talking about his brother.
Read 14.
We took sweet counsel together.
Oh, we did.
And walked into the house of God in comfort.
We thought so.
Wow. Let death seize upon them, and let them go down quick into hell.
That's what. So we read about the pit. Then we read about the pit. Read.
For wickedness is in their dwellings and among them.
All among them. Read.
As for me, I will call upon God, and the Lord shall save me. Evening and morning, and at noon will I pray and cry aloud, and he shall hear my voice. He hath delivered my soul in peace for the battle that was against me, for there were many with me.
Okay, drop down.
Psalms 55, verse 21. The words of his mouth were smoother than butter, but war was in his heart. The words were softer than oil, yet were they drawn swords.
He's going to talk about you if you threaten you. And a lot of y'all want to leave there. But he's going to threaten to talk about you. And you know it. And you know things were brought up negative against people that you know was wrong. But you stayed there anyway.
So this thing
That's what you're scared of. You're scared that he going to draw that sword and talk about you.
This thing is saying the words of his mouth were smoother than butter.
Smoother than butter.
I'm telling you, this particular place I used to visit,
hello,
they said 100% that's Esau. 100%. The words of his mouth was smoother than butter.
But Esau and they equal to you.
No, but that thing up there say my acquaintance and all that.
Yes.
We walked in the house of God together.
Yes.
Come on, man. Come on, bro.
Yes.
David walked in the house with his enemy.
Wake up.
He walked in the house of God with his enemy. No, that does say that this is a Psalm of David.
Psalm of David.
This is what David wrote.
Yes.
David didn't go into no house of God.
Yes.
With Edom.
No, he did.
With Esau.
He didn't do that.
He didn't do that.
No.
Again, these people are lying.
Lying.
They are frauds.
Smoother than butter.
The words of their mouth is smoother than butter. As you see, read it for yourself.
All praise.
This is David talking. He talking about his acquaintance.
Yes.
His teacher. He was talking about Saul.
He said his teacher.
Come on, man.
He said his teacher.
You all need to start paying attention.
Yes.
It's late.
Yes.
We're in the ninth inning.
Yes, bro.
The bottom of the ninth.
Yes.
Y'all see what just happened up there in Washington?
Yes.
Are y'all crazy?
Yes.
Don't y'all see this place getting ready to fall? These people hate each other.
They hate each other.
A house divided cannot stand.
They can't.
These people getting ready to fall.
Yes.
Don't y'all see that?
Yes.
And y'all sitting there here following these lies, which you easily can see.
Yes.
They're lying to you.
Read 23, Elder.
Verse 23. But thou, O God, shalt bring them down to the pit of destruction. Bloody and deceitful men shall not live out half their days, but I will trust in thee. That's right.
That's it.
That's the one where it's talking about he's going to bring them down to the pit.
And you know what? It's not talking about carnally half the days. It's talking about spiritually. It's about spiritually. Spiritually. So y'all need to concentrate on that. We can go through Isaiah 4, and we have so many precepts to back up what we're talking about. This is something spiritual.
Yes.
We're going to, unless you want to, Elder, but I want to jump a little bit.
Yeah.
Let's go to, let's go ahead and read, but we're going to break down some precepts. We got precepts for all of this. If I don't have, Elder Stephen got them.
Yeah. Okay, so we'll go with verse 16.
Verse 16.
Verse 16. They that see thee shall narrowly look upon thee and consider thee, saying, is this the man that made the earth to tremble, that did shake kingdoms? So whenever they find out that he's telling all these lies, that's whenever they gonna know. Let's go to Isaiah 13 and 9.
Isaiah chapter 13.
That's the chapter right before where we at.
And 9. Behold, the day of the Lord cometh, cruel, both with wrath and fierce anger, to lay the land desolate, And he shall destroy the sinners thereof.
They're going to destroy all of them sinners. That's up in there. Reading the 16. Read on.
For the stars of heaven.
Stars of heaven is letting you know something. They're going to be looking upon you. Read on.
And the constellations thereof.
That's the constellation. That's the stars. The sun, the moon, and the stars. Read on.
Thereof shall not give their light. That's talking about that understanding.
That's right. They ain't gonna be. They're gonna be stupid.
Stuff there.
He said they're gonna be in a famine.
The sun shall be darkened and is going forth.
See that?
And the moon shall not cause her light to shine.
They gonna be dumb. They gonna be telling you stuff like, "Oh, the stars is satellites."
Give me that money for your for that stuff to watch your channel. Man, how that man know that you? Oh my God,
crazy, man.
How did that man know? Oh my God, bro.
He claimed some woman wrote him and said, "Give me some help, cause she don't know how to go to Walmart and get some of that gold bond to go ahead and dry that boy's situation up." Come on, man.
Verse 11, Isaiah chapter 13, verse 11. And I will punish the world for their evil.
That's right.
And the wicked for their iniquity.
We just told you who the wicked was. You always was the precept you got for the wicked. Malachi 1, 1 through 4.
1 through 4.
That's who you think the wicked is. But David just told you there's another one.
Yes.
You understand?
Yes. And I will cause the arrogancy of the proud to cease.
Now you know who arrogant and proud right now.
Oh man.
Proud enough to tell you, I think you so stupid that you can't go down to Walmart and get you some powder to spray on your situation.
I'm not talking about y'all up in here.
Yeah.
Well, who else you talking to then?
Exactly.
The person who listening to you.
Exactly.
So that's them too. The man's
arrogant, bruh. That's arrogant. How dare you? How dare you? But read on.
And I will cause the arrogancy of the proud to cease, and I will lay low the haughtiness of the terrible.
Yes, read on.
I will make a man more precious than fine gold, even a man than the golden wedge of far.
Yeah, that's what he gonna do with the people who end up leaving them foolish men.
Yes.
But read on.
They're gonna become precious stones.
Yes.
Therefore, I will shake the heavens.
Yes. He gonna shake that rulership that they got.
The rulership.
We're in the process of doing it. Because y'all starting to see them for who they are. Because at the end of the day, don't you feel stupid listening to that foolishness? Somebody telling you something like that, they ain't got no respect for you if they tell you something like that. But let's read on.
Therefore, I will shake the heavens. That's what the elder was saying. And the earth shall remove out of her place.
Yes.
That right there, what it's saying, the earth, that carnal understanding, it's going to be removed.
Yes.
That, and the carnal understanding shall be removed out of her place.
Yes.
And the wrath of the Lord of hosts. And in the day of his fierce anger.
Yeah, he getting ready to pay somebody back.
Yes. And it shall be as the chase rope.
They're going to be at the what?
Chase rope.
They gonna be running.
It
ain't talking about Esau.
They gonna run after.
Whenever I heard that scripture, they told me that's Esau.
Hey,
no, brother, that ain't Esau, brother. It's talking about the men who in heaven, right now,
elevated,
that's ruling you.
Yes,
that's what it's talking about. Read on.
And it shall be as the chase rope, and as a sheep that no man taketh up.
Ain't nobody gonna want to have nothing to do with him. Once they find out all these lies they've been telling for all these years, taking all that money. Y'all donate money to these men, and they don't even care about you.
They don't care about you.
To where they'll treat you like you so dumb, you can't go down to Walmart and get you some gold bond power.
Hey, talk about your husband and your wife right in front of your face. Take a face. Talk about your wife. She ain't no good. Get a job. Fix yourself up. You got on slave slippers. She giving all the money to you.
Yes. Right. And disrespect her. But read on.
And it shall be as the chase road, and as a sheep that no man taketh up.
Right.
They shall every man turn to his own people, and flee everyone to his own land.
That's right. Jacob gonna be with Jacob. Esau house gonna be with Esau house.
And Israel.
And Israel gonna be with Israel.
That's right.
You know.
Everyone that is found shall be thrust through, and everyone that is joined unto them shall fall by the sword.
The Most High is telling you, keep following him. The only one I'm gonna pull up out of here is Israel. Anybody who convert and get the name Israel, they gonna get pulled up out of here. Read on.
Their children also shall be dashed to pieces.
He's gonna kill all them followers. It ain't talking about little children. It's talking about followers.
Yes.
Read on.
All their children. Everyone that follow him is his children. Their children also shall be dashed to pieces.
Yes.
Before their eyes.
That's right.
Their houses shall be spoiled, and their wives ravished.
You know what?
Oh, I like that.
Somebody once told me. Now, it's one of these crazy camps. They say, that means we gonna be raping white men.
Oh my God.
Elder, could you explain to me what a wife is?
It's talking about those doctrines. The doctrine's gonna be ravished. The doctrine.
The people don't understand that.
It's against God's law to rape food. You can't do that. The rap is spiritual.
Come on, man.
We gonna tear those doctrines up.
Like
those
tearing their doctrine up.
Yes, those children, we're gonna tear them up.
That's right.
That's what it said. Their children also shall be dashed to pieces before their eyes. We're gonna tear them up.
That's right. Them doctrines that y'all done learned, they ain't gonna help y'all against the truth.
Their houses shall be spoiled.
That's right. All of them people who falling under the house of Jacob
gonna be found liars.
That's right.
And their wives ravished.
We gonna ravish them doctrines. We coming after that doctrine.
You can't rape no woman, man. Don't do that. Man. That's silly.
Come on, man.
That's silly. We don't do that. We spiritual. We don't do that.
We don't do that.
No.
Yeah, and just in case y'all think that Chase Road, that I'm lying about that. Let's go to Sirach.
Let's go to it, Elder. Bring it out, Elder.
We ain't lying, bro. We ain't lying.
No, we not lying. Let's
come on, bro.
Let's bring it out.
They ain't gonna show y'all this stuff.
Well, a lot of understanding not given to the Pharisee anyway.
That's right. What they say? They could not even bear it.
They couldn't bear it.
They couldn't bear it.
Brother.
They couldn't bear it. Yeah, you learning something now.
We're going to 27.
That's right. Y'all went and y'all insulted the elders.
Yes.
Y'all insulted the elders.
Yes.
So now you have to be corrected.
You have to be corrected.
With this stone.
That's right. These are stone. These commandments of God.
That's right. We're going to start at verse 16. We read down to 20.
Sirach, chapter 27, verse 16. Whoso discovers secrets loseth his credit, and shall never find a friend to his mind. Love thy friend, and be faithful unto him.
Yeah, you want to love your friend, the one that you've improved and all of that. Read on.
But if thou betrayest his secrets, follow no more after him.
When you find out that he a dirty dog,
low down,
and he's a liar,
big time liar,
don't follow him no more. That's what the scripture just said.
More.
Soon as you betray the fact that he's a liar and a fraud, don't follow him no more.
Don't do it.
Read on.
For as a man have destroyed his enemy, so hast thou lost the love of thy neighbor.
You done lost the love of your neighbor. You can't deal with him no more. After you find out he been lying to you for all these many years, you supporting him?
Purple pimps.
Yes. And then you find out at the end, you're not going to get the kingdom because you following a lie.
Purple pimps.
But read on.
As one that letteth a bird go out of his hand, so hast thou let thy neighbor go, and shall not get him again.
You ain't going to be able to deal with him no more after you find out what he doing to you. But let's get this part right here so you can understand chaste road. It's talking about your brother, not Esau.
Not Esau.
Read on.
Follow after him no more.
Right.
For he is too false.
Mm-hmm.
He is as a roe escaped out of the snare. Chased. Roe.
All praises to the Most High.
All praises to the Most High. The scripture say he's too far gone.
He too far gone.
Gone.
Let him go.
Let him go.
The Most High got something planned for him.
Yes.
You can't do nothing for him.
Yes.
All you can do is for you and your house.
Yes.
You're trying to save your house.
Mm-hmm. Let's go to Isaiah chapter 14, verse 17.
Isaiah chapter 14, verse 17.
Mm-hmm.
Let me read 16 again.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
They that see thee shall narrowly look upon thee and consider thee, saying, is this the man that made the earth to tremble, that did shake kingdoms, that made the world as a wilderness? A wilderness, it ain't got no greenery, it ain't got nothing.
Nothing.
It ain't got no understanding.
No understanding. No water.
but that doctrine he done started teaching, it done turned everything into the wilderness.
Yes, it's spiritual.
Mm-hmm.
No water. You're not getting any water, so he giving you some different understanding about getting your money now.
Yes.
Foolish stuff.
Yes.
That's what it's saying.
Yes, and it also says, and destroyed the cities thereof. He talked about them cities.
Yes.
That's them people.
Yes.
People having houses where they all in agreement. They all come together. They create a city. Right. So whenever your house listen to this foolishness, you believe it. Then your neighbor, he believe it, and then your other neighbor, he believe it. Y'all got 75 different houses up in there believing that same foolishness. Y'all a city under that one leader. That's what y'all are. Ain't that foolish?
That's foolish.
Yes. But it also say here that open not the house of his prison.
His prisoner. So he got y'all in a psychological prison.
Yes.
Psychological prison.
Yes.
That's what y'all in. The prison you're supposed to be in, the captivity you're supposed to be in, and like Paul said. Remember when Paul was locked up in the prison, and the guard was looking for him when it was an earthquake, and the guard came looking for him, and Paul said, don't kill yourself, we're in here.
Right,
he said, because Paul's state of mind, even though he was in a carnal prison, he was in the prison with Christ.
That's right.
This man is doing it opposite.
Yes.
He got you in a spiritual prison, psychological spiritual prison.
Yes.
You know it for a fact, because you can't even rule your house.
Can't rule your
He
house.
tell your woman what to do.
Yes.
He tell you what to do.
That's right.
He tell your children what to do.
That's right.
You scared to make a move.
And the thing is, they ain't got no experience. I mean, dude, they ain't got no experience. How you gonna give somebody counseling and you about to go through a divorce? How you gonna give somebody counseling and you just went through a divorce? Come on, man.
You got y'all in the prison.
Y'all got to see that. I know y'all see that.
Yeah, brother.
Come on, man. But Isaiah, he wrote something about them old prisoners too.
Yeah, sure did.
It was Isaiah 42 and 22.
The 42 and 22. Isaiah chapter 42 and 22. But this is a people robbed and spoiled.
This is a people robbed and spoiled. All of y'all are robbed and spoiled. They taking all your money and they destroying you, both carnally and spiritually. Okay, y'all are robbed and spoiled. The Most High keep talking about you. You need to listen to what he's saying. Put your spiritual thinking cap on and understand what your king telling you. Read.
They are all of them snared in holes.
You are snared in holes. They got you in that psychological prison. You can't move. Oh, well, I don't want to. If I leave, if I say this, I'm going to lose my rank. What if they tell me I got to get out? Then I don't know what I'm going to do then. They got you like that.
Yes.
That if you don't do what he say, you ain't going to get the kingdom.
Yes.
Read on.
They are all of them snared in holes. And they are hid in prison houses.
You're in a prison house. That's what you're in. The house that you're following. The house. Whichever one of those camp leaders, he's got a house. He's got you in his prison house.
His house.
Y'all following the house of Jacob.
Yes.
That's the tabernacle y'all under. Y'all not following Christ.
The scriptures say your mattress is in his house.
Yeah. Yes.
That's what the scripture says. You all in his house. You try to please him.
Right.
All right.
Read on.
They are for prey.
Yes.
And non-deliverance.
Ain't nobody gonna help you. You got to help yourself.
Yes.
Read on.
For spoil and non-saving restore.
That's right. Ain't nobody gonna restore you. All we're doing, we're not asking you to follow us. Because we don't follow each other. We follow Christ.
This Bible.
The Bible.
That's right.
The spiritual understanding of this Bible. You got to open your eyes.
Yes.
Because nobody can help you.
Yes. These are almighty men over here.
You got to help yourself.
Almighty men.
You need to come and learn what you need to do.
And that goes praise the Most High.
Yes.
I say mighty man, that's carnal. But we give all the glory to the Most High.
Absolutely.
Because we small men.
Absolutely.
Small men. But you spoke about promotion, they're scared about promotion.
Yes.
Let's go to Proverbs 3:35. We can go all day and all day with this.
You said Proverbs 3 and 35?
Yes, sir.
Proverbs chapter 3, verse 35. The wise shall inherit glory.
That's true.
But shame shall be the promotion of fools.
Fools. We go to
Look at that. That's a shame.
Promotion of fools.
Yes, sir. So we go back.
18. Isaiah chapter 14, 18.
Yes. Isaiah chapter 14, verse 18.
Read.
All the kings of the nations, even all of them, lie in glory, everyone in his own house.
See, all of us over here is equal over here. You notice he talk, I talk. He read, Elder Stephen reads, I read.
Yup.
We only got one king.
That's right.
We don't have to lie.
No.
This is what these men do. They lie in their own glory.
That's right.
They lie in their own glory.
Yes.
Now, and it's another side. Spiritually, he's lying in his own glory. You can see that carnally and spiritually. But this is the spiritual side of it. If you do a good job for the Most High, he will put you to rest and you will lie in glory. He will remember your name. That's a deeper spiritual side.
That's right.
You're going to lie with kings.
That's right.
King David lied down with king. Isaac lied with his father. Late in the burial site. Jacob with his father, which his name was changed to Israel. That's what it's taught. That's the deep spiritual side of it. That's what it's saying. He said all of them. You going to lie in glory carnally or spiritually?
And also, the glory of killing that old man too.
Yes.
That's going to be the glory.
Yes. A lot of them going to tell lies in their own glory talking. That's what y'all being done to y'all.
Right.
That's the carnal side. He lying in his glory. He's a proud man, just lying, telling all kind of lies. That's his glory right now. The spiritual man in the grave, lying with the kings, the true kings.
Let's say verse 19. But thou art cast out of thy grave. Talking about that grave. Like an abominable branch. And as the raiment
doctrine
of those that are slain, thrust through with the sword, that go down to the stones of the pit.
We already read about the pit.
As a carcass trodden under feet. Wow.
But read 20 there.
Verse 20. Thou shalt not be joined with them in burial.
See that saying? See that saying? You're not going to be buried with them other kings.
No.
You're not going to lay down like Abraham.
Yes.
And lie in that glory.
That's right.
You're gonna lie in your glory right now, carnally.
Yes.
You can talk all that talk.
Yes.
You can lie. That's why he mentioned all of them lie.
Yes.
Even all of them. Spiritual and carnal.
That's right.
Abraham lied in glory.
Yes.
Jacob.
Yes.
As far as Israel, he was chained to Israel. Isaac. Isaiah. They lie in glory. They did exactly what the Most High told them to do.
Yes.
That's what it's saying by that. But that, read 20 again, Elder.
Thou shalt not be joined with them in burial, because thou hast destroyed thy land, and slain thy people. The seed of evildoers shall never be renowned.
See, they always talk about this Esau. No, this is worm also, because verse 11, 14, 11, Isaiah 14, 11, the spiritual side is this worm he's talking about. He's talking double, like we brought up in before. It's a double meaning.
And check out
Job
this
11
land.
and 6.
You notice he keeps saying land?
Oh, man, yes.
Check
Bring
this
that out there.
What y'all don't understand,
bruh.
let's talk about land.
Yes.
Right? The Most High made his prophets husbandmen.
Yes.
He gave them vineyards, gardens.
Yes.
Your vineyard, your garden is your ministry.
Yes.
You've defiled it. And you can cause people to get killed. If y'all sitting here thinking that a star is a satellite, you gonna die.
You gonna die.
Because you don't know what the Most High saying.
You don't know. Bruh, they have no clue.
It says, because thou hast destroyed thy land and slain thy people. You killing these people not going to be redeemed.
They're not going to be redeemed.
They're going to die.
They're going to die.
Because they're following your vineyard. That's what it's saying. And then that next one that it says, let me read it for you.
Oh, go ahead, bro.
Verse 21. Prepare slaughter for his children, for the iniquity of their fathers, spiritual fathers as they call themselves, that they do not rise or possess the land, nor fill the face with cities.
Let's see, your father, this is an example. It says, prepare slaughter for his children, for the iniquity of their fathers.
Right.
The person that you're following is your father.
That's right.
That's your father. Let's get it. John 8 and 37. We can go on. A lot of precepts I don't give out because I know this is going all night.
Yeah, we better shut this one down.
Yeah.
John chapter 8, verse 37. I know that ye are Abraham's seed, but ye seek to kill me, because my words have no place in you.
You know, Christ got on the Pharisees all the time. Y'all need to identify them Pharisees.
Yes.
They're going to be in purple. A lot of them going to be in purple, and they ain't the only one. But it's been manifested that you can see them. But it's other Pharisees. Pharisees just mean hypocrite. Stage acting. They're acting like they know the truth.
Yes.
Read.
Verse 38. I speak that which I have seen with my Father, and ye do that which ye have seen with your father.
The one that you following. Read.
Verse 39. They answered and said unto him, Abraham is our father. Jesus said unto them, if ye were Abraham's children,
his followers,
you would do the works of Abraham. But now ye seek to kill me, a man that have told you the truth, which I have heard of God. This did not Abraham. You do the deeds of your father.
You see that? You see that?
Then said they to him, we be not born of fornication. They talking about him saying, "Oh, you," because your dad and mama didn't get
they think it
together right up.
They think it called them.
We have one Father, even God. Jesus said unto them, if God were your father.
You see that? You see what they just read? If God was your father,
ye would love me. For I proceeded forth and came from God. Neither came I of myself, but he sent me. Why do ye not understand my speech? Even because ye cannot hear my word.
You see, They won't understand it. Read.
Ye are of your father, the devil.
The devil. Whoever that man you follow is the devil. Read.
And the lust of your father ye will do.
See, the lust of your father, all that stuff he promised you, what's in the kingdom, you following him, and it's not even there. That's why he's your father. Read.
He was a murderer from the beginning.
Oh, punch him in the face. So you hate your brother, want to punch him in the face. That's hate. So you're a murderer.
Yes.
Read.
And abode not in the truth, because there is no truth in him. When he speaketh a lie, he speaketh of his own.
You see that?
For he is a liar and the father of it.
Yeah, look at y'all need to identify who those Pharisees are. I'm telling you. Read.
And because I tell you the truth, ye believe me not.
You don't believe us.
Which of you convinces me of sin? And if I say the truth, why do ye not believe me? He that is of God heareth God's word.
That's why it's probably one or two. That's all. One or two. I'm not worried about a multitude of people. I'm not worried about that. Remember we said most of the people are in the grave.
Yes.
Read.
Ye therefore hear them not, because ye are not of God.
You see that? So now, when we go back to Isaiah 14, he said it follows. So when we read about where were we at?
Isaiah 21.
21. Prepare slaughter.
Verse 21. Prepare slaughter for his children, for the iniquity of their fathers, that they do not rise, nor possess the land.
So nor possess, not their evil spirit ain't going to possess everybody. That's what it's saying. That they don't possess everybody with their wickedness. Read.
Nor fill the face of the world with cities. For I will rise up against them, saith the Lord of hosts, and cut off from Babylon
the confusion,
the name and remnant, and son, and nephew, saith the Lord.
Everybody. Anybody that listening to that mess, you're going to cut them off. Because it mentioned about prepare slaughter for his children. His children. So he's talking about a nation.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
Let me tell you something. Go to Revelation 2:22. The same thing. So a woman is a nation. That's it's saying for your father. But these people is also a nation, which is a woman. We explained that. This is what he's going to do.
Revelation chapter 2, verse 22. Behold, I will cast her into a bed, and them that commit adultery with her,
that nation,
into great tribulation, except they repent of their deeds.
You see, that's why we're doing this right now, trying to get you.
Verse 23, and I will kill her children with death, and all the churches shall know that I am he which searcheth the reins and hearts, and I will give unto every one of you according to your works.
Now we keep saying a nation, a mount is a nation. Go to Revelation 6 and 16.
Revelation.
We're going to do 3 more precepts, unless you want to bring out something else.
You good. Revelation, verse 6. Revelation, chapter 6, verse 16. And said to the mountains and rocks, fall on us, and hide us from the face of him that sitteth on the throne, and from the wrath of the Lamb.
Now, we know what rocks are. They are stones. But we mentioned nation is, it said, and said to the mountains and rocks. Because this is what they're going to do. This is exactly what they're going to do. Fall on us and hide us from the face of him that sitteth on the throne and from the wrath of the Lamb. He's talking about because these words is Christ. Okay? Now, he said to the mountain, go to Isaiah 28:15. Mountains is plural.
Isaiah chapter 28, verse 15. Because ye have said, we have made a covenant with death, and with hell are we at agreement. When the overflowing scourge shall pass through, it shall not come unto us. For we have made lies our refuge, and under falsehood have we hid ourselves.
That's what you want to have.
That's right.
Them lies. So the lies is one, because mountains it said in Revelation chapter 6 and 16, and said to the mountains. So that's one mountain. Go to Daniel chapter 2 and 35. So he want to hide behind these lies. We get spiritual over here. Daniel 2 and 35.
Daniel chapter 2, verse 35. Then was the iron, the clay, the brass, the silver, and the gold broken to pieces together, and became like the chaff of the summer threshing floor. And the wind carried them away, that no place was found for them. And the stone that smote the image became a great mountain. We know this talking about Christ, because his words, this is his words, this is Christ right there. And filled the whole earth. You see? So it's a nation. So when you go back to Revelation 6 and 16, and he said to the mountains and the rocks, fall on us. They're going to hide. They're going to tell this nation to hide us from these lies. We don't told y'all lies, so they want protection. They want you to still fall for it. Right. They can say the lies and also the nation, which is a mountain also. Both is a nation. Hide us. Right. But that's what it means. Well, Elder, you got anything else? No, that's it. I think that's it. And I hope y'all enjoyed this. We can go on and on and on. Y'all need to identify who is Lucifer. Yes. He's the light bearer. Yes. He think he know the way. Yes. Christ know the way. You got to go by this book to the T. Remember, no jot, no tittle. No jot, no tittle. No jot, no tittle. All T's got to be crossed. All I's got to be dotted. Don't y'all fall for that foolishness. Right. Don't get trapped. Don't fall back into that world. Don't fall back into it. Y'all almost can. You got to get past Pharisees. Yes. You got to get past Pharisees. If you don't get past Pharisees, you're not going to make it. You're not going to make it. I hope y'all enjoy this, and I hope this elevates you. And go to the scriptures and read. Do some more research. We'll be giving out a telephone number soon. We got a P.O. box soon. And you're going to see it on the bottom of the screen. If Elder, you don't have anything to say. No, I don't have anything else. I think that's it. So we're going to say shalom. Shalom.